Every morning, the same alarm. Every evening, the same clock, crawling towards 6. Could be the whole plan. What if work wasn't required forever?
Late one night, scrolling instead of sleeping, Alex found 4 words that changed everything. Financial independence, decades ahead of schedule. Alex read until sunrise.
The math was simple, almost unsettling in its simplicity. Save enough invested wealth, and the returns alone could do. Suddenly, retired wasn't an age, it was a target.
Alex didn't cut everything, just the things that quietly bled money without adding real joy. A gym member used in months, none of it felt like sacrifice. It felt like finally paying attention. Most people save 10%, if that. Alex aimed for 50. Half of every paycheck, gone before it could be spent, moved straight into savings and investments. Every extra dollar went into a simple, low-cost index fund, spreading risk across hundreds of companies at once. No stock picking, no day trading, just steady, repeated investing, letting time do the heaviest lifting. $50,000. It took 3 years of steady saving to get here. The habit had become identity. Saving wasn't something Alex was. To speed things up, Alex started a small side business. Nothing glamorous, just freelance work turned into a real, repeatable income stream. Every extra dollar earned day job went straight toward the number on that whiteboard. There were nights it felt pointless. A downturn wiped out gains in weeks. Doubt crept in, quiet but persistent. Was this really gonna work? This was a decade-long game, not a one-week scoreboard.
The dip passed, like it always does. Alex hadn't sold in panic, hadn't stopped investing, had simply kept showing up. And the recovery came, proving the one lesson that mattered most.
$250,000, 5 years in. The growth wasn't linear anymore, each year adding more than the year before. Alex could finally see the shape of the mountain, not just the climb. Halfway to the number, Alex looked back at the version of themselves crying over bills. Years barely recognized that person anymore because of 1,000 small, boring, repeated decisions. A promotion added fuel to the fire, literally. Instead of upgrading their lifestyle to match the new income, Alex kept raised straight into investments. The gap between income and spending kept widening.
$801,000. The number that once felt impossible touch. Compound growth had quietly been Alex's financial life, doing more work than any paycheck ever had.
The last stretch always feels the longest, even when it's mathematically the shortest. Alex kept the same habits that got them this far. Freedom was close now, close enough to plan for. $1.2 million. Alex stared at the screen for a full minute before it felt real. This wasn't a jackpot. It was 11 years of ordinary decisions, made consistently, adding up. At 40 years old, Alex handed in a resignation letter, not out of anger, but out of choice. The alarm clock would still exist tomorrow. It just wouldn't decide how Alex spent the day anymore. That was the whole point, all along.
Financial independence isn't reserved for the lucky or the rich. It's built 1 percentage point of savings, 1 steady investment, 1 boring decision at a time. Your number is out there too. Start finding it today.